my channel. So I wanted to put up this makeup tutorial before I started doing my Halloween makeup tutorials. I am so excited for Halloween. Leave your comments down below and tell me what you guys plan to be for Halloween, because I'm still deciding, because I know Halloween is a big deal. So this is definitely my go-to look for when I attend special events and parties. I think it is my favorite sort of glam look I've ever done. Not to mention I use some pretty affordable makeup products by LA Girl Cosmetics, which they so kindly sent to me. I am obsessed with the palette I use for my eye look. I think it is a dupe for the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette. I did a soft dusty rose in the crease with a pop of pink shimmer on the center of the lid. That's sort of halo effect. So I hope you like it, and let's get started. So of course, gotta prime the eyes, MAC Painterly Paint Pot, what's new? Make sure to set them with any kind of powder just so your shadows go on seamlessly. So this is the LA Girls Nudes Palette. Literally love this palette so much. I've already hit pan on one of the shadows. We are first going in with the light pink shadow into the crease. And what I like about this shade is that it doesn't pack on so much color, so it's buildable. And then deepening it up with the Dusty Rose shade. You want to put this color underneath the pink shade, sweeping it all over the crease as well. And this is optional, but I then take Makeup Geek's Beaches and Cream and blend out the edges of the crease even more. I always do this step, but of course you can stick with just adding a brow highlight, which I do next, using the Matte Cream shade from the palette. Taking the shimmery dark purple shade and packing that onto the inner corner of my lid with a small detail brush. This is one of my favorite shades from the palette. Remember not to take the shade too far onto the lid. Then I'm taking the darkest shade in the palette and packing that onto the outer V. I'm keeping the shape of the eye look rounded and sort of blown out. And as I'm packing this shade on, I'm also slightly blending as I go. And my favorite part of the look, taking the shimmery pink shade. Clearly you can see that I use the shade all the time since I've hit pan. I spritzed my brush with Fix Plus and then dipped it into the shadow. I'm swiping this color onto the center of the lid, and I found that this was the best way to apply this shade. So I'm just using brown liner to line my eyes. I'm not doing a wing for this look. And onto the brows. I use the Brow Define and Fill Duo in the shade Blonde. I actually really like how my brows turned out when I used this. This was probably the second time using this product, and I filled the tail of my brows with the pencil side, and instead of using the sponge applicator on the powder side, I took an angled brush, pressed it on the applicator, and then applied it to the inner part of my brows. Prepping my lashes and then just adding mascara. This was my first time using the Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara, and I absolutely love it. It might be my new holy grail mascara. Priming my face as usual with Benefit's Porefessional on my T-zone, and then I took Motive's Complexion Perfection Face Primer and put that on my cheeks. Both primers together work really well and they leave my skin feeling nice and smooth. For the rest of my face, I decided to use LA Girls BB Cream in Light with a beauty blender. I really like this BB cream because it has just the right amount of coverage and it doesn't leave my skin feeling sticky. It just blends amazingly into the skin. Then taking LA Girls HD Concealer in Light Ivory for my under eyes and down the bridge of my nose. Of course, blending it out with the tip of the Beauty Blender. Setting it with Vanilla and Banana from the Anastasia Contour Kit. These are my favorite powders to set my concealer with, and then setting the rest of my face with, surprise, surprise, MAC's Mineralized Skin Finish in Medium Plus. This is seriously my baby. This is literally the only face powder I use. I need to know, what is your favorite face powder? Leave your suggestions down below because I need to test out some new ones. For the lower lash line, we are sort of just mirroring what we did on the lids. We are going to take the dark shimmery purple shade and place that on the outer and inner part of the lash line. And then popping the shimmery pink shade on the center. Again, I wet the brush with Fix Plus when using that shade. Highlighting with the same matte cream shade. And this is optional, but I wanted a little more shimmer and glitter, so I took this pencil that I've had for years. I actually don't remember what brand it is. I believe it was a Korean brand, and as you can see, it distributes very fine glitter. I use this so sparingly because I don't ever want to run out of it. Mascara on the bottom lashes, of course. I used two, the Maybelline one, and then the L'Oreal Miss Manga Rock on top. This mascara really separates the lashes. Also putting the LA Girl Brown Pencil Liner on the waterline. Almost forgot to set my brows. I'm using L'Oreal's Brow Plumper in light to medium. This has a slight tint to it and I wanted to lighten my brows just a tad. For contour, blush, and highlight, I'm using LA Girl's Pinky Palette, taking the bronzer shade and sweeping that onto the hollows of my cheeks, and then using the light pink shade for my blush. For my highlight, I'm using the shimmery cream color. I actually really like the sheen of this highlight. I have a feeling I'm going to keep using this highlight shade. For lips, I'm using LA Girl's Flat Finish Pigment Gloss in the shade Dreamy. I didn't have to use lip liner with this product just because it's a liquid lipstick, so there's really no need, just as long as you apply it carefully. And that is the finished look. You don't have to wear lashes with this look, but I think it totally ties the look together, so I'm applying Ardell's 110 lashes. These have become my favorite lashes at the moment because the length for my eyes is just right, and the band is super thin and easy to work with. And that is the final result. I had so much fun creating this look for you guys, and if you liked it, please thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Oh, and leave your request down below for Halloween makeup tutorials. I would appreciate that so much.